friends. Welcome to our Thanksgiving collective message. We're going to ask the power of the collective, who is most thankful for you? Okay, so this reading is crowned by three significators: the shadow, the ring, and the father. Okay, so this person who is most thankful for you is someone who is married to you, perhaps. Okay, this could be somebody that's married to you, or someone who just recently proposed to you. This could be someone who um you have the you know you know that they're about to propose, is what I'm hearing as well. LOL. um this person, the reason why they're most thankful for you is because this person is like your father, is what I'm hearing. This person has been a helping you own your own. They have been helping you with your career, perhaps, or your occupation. They have been helping you build a structure within your life. They've been helping you, find the effort to achieve. They've been helping you with your achievement. But there's something where the reason why this person is so grateful for you is because something that about them where they felt that it was an unspeakable thing, an unwelcome thing, and they something about them that often got them denied has actually been the reason why they're so thankful for you. It has been the reason why they love you and why they are so thankful for you, is because they never thought that this particular aspect about themselves could be accepted. This relationship is has a lot of potential, but I feel like a lot of what you're dealing with this person is that they have a challenge of suppressing. Okay, this person is deeply hiding feelings for you. Okay, and you might think that this is so strange. Okay, but this person, you they feel like they finally found support, is what I'm hearing. They may have came around you and they may have been so supportive of you, but when you supported them back, they were not expecting this, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that something where you supported them back and helping reveal in unconscious aspects of themselves that they cannot speak about, that was not even welcome to themselves, parts of themselves that have been denying, getting denied. Okay, um, a lot of these people these could be people who have been brought up in the same as some type of religious doctrine, and they have felt like some aspect about themselves has been unspeakable, unwelcome, and denied because of a religious doctrine. Okay, and this person has been very busy. They have been busying themselves with avoiding its presence. It's been a part of themselves that they cannot deny, and they feel like they found support for deep inner work and moved forward with more compassion towards themselves and the world after this. They feel like this person, you might even be in separation from this person because they are so deeply in denial about how you supported them in some deep inner work that was previously unwelcome. It had been causing them inner turmoil. This person has been totally in repressing in a deep internal struggle. Okay, you may have found this person in solitude, and your relationship with this person was unexpected, is what I'm hearing. Okay, This person may have given you a ring already, okay? And then we have boundaries and respect, okay? The person who's most grateful for you, most thankful for you, is the person that's putting up all the boundaries and respecting you the way that they should, okay? This situation is not something that they can deny anymore. It's like they can't deny their love for you, but for others, there are aspects of themselves that they previously denied, and you gave them a communication, knowledge, wisdom, or experience around something that helped them do some deep inner work that led to more compassion for the self, relieved their suffering a lot, is what I'm hearing. Something that you communicated to them relieved their suffering so much, especially if it was a denial because of a religious doctrine, is what I'm hearing, okay? You freed them from some type of outmoded or limiting belief that they couldn't evolve beyond. So some of them might be in separation and acting, with the shadow attachment because they have been, they don't want to cherish you for being this liberator. Some of you, they are cherishing you and offering you the ring, offering you the long-term commitment, okay, with humility. They can no longer deny your connectedness, okay? This person wants to give you a lot of rings, or they want to give you a lot of jewels, okay? This person is going to, the person that's most thankful to you is the person that keeps you connected to the old you. This is somebody that you're literally probably going to marry. Somebody who was waiting to adorn your finger, or they already have, okay? They want you to know that after freeing them from this limiting belief that was stopping them from having compassionate relationships where they were able to find a shared value and able to just have more harmonious relationships where they're not in denial, where they're not, suppressing major aspects of themselves or hating themselves, like acting from a self-hatred. They can now approach their life with so much more compassion, and they find so much more happiness after being with you. It's like you brought light to something that they were in denial about, and it helped them realize that there's an infinite connectedness between the two of you, okay? And so you opening them up to the greater and fundamental reality that lies beyond the shadow aspect that they have deeply been repressing and disconnecting them from reality has helped this person feel enlivened again. So some of you guys have an eternal love, okay? They want to represent your eternal love because now they can experience, after being with you, they can experience love with other people now, where they previously felt so rejected and abandoned in their life because of this unspeakable shadow aspect that they feel would never help them find true love, okay? A lot of people, if you're worried about a third party, okay, a lot of these people they might be struggling to release third parties because they try to mimic your true love. They try to mimic that they are this person that is connected to all that there is, but that's really a rejection, okay? That's really a projection of you, divine feminine, LOL. So you know that you are in sacred cycles with this person, but when this person is suppressing, when they're not, a lot of them, they're getting, this ring, they've been at the crossroads of marriage, right? And I feel like some of them could be, the person that's most thankful for you, this person could be in a shadow aspect, waiting to adorn you, waiting to get more united, is what I'm hearing on a macro level. After uniting with you in this micro exchange, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that this relationship has actually led to a big change in this person's life that may have broke them free from an unconscious repetition, okay, of that was keeping them in cycles of suffering and neglect, okay? Cycles with relationships where they were not experiencing compassion and connectedness. For others, you guys are getting married, and now you'll be able to, your relationship, you might have the kind of relationship where you have a lot of friends and a lot of people around to experience different forms of love with you, okay? some of these people, though, if you are in separation, disconnection, this person is deeply suppressing, or they're still in denial, okay? Feeling too rejected and abandoned, about this unspeakable shadow aspect that you brought light to. It's like they know that you know their unspeakable thing that they have been denying, things that they don't want the world to see, okay? Ultimately this person, they might be in a shadow aspect, and they're really like they might be denying their love for you and denying how thankful they are for you, but they're really starving for connection without you, okay? Starving for connection without you because all these other people just mimic you, okay? So the person who is most thankful of you is the person who is supportive, strategic, and has a kind authority. But the father has a shadow aspect as well. The father is the guardian, but when the father or this person that's most thankful to you is in their shadow aspect, they might leave you to the wolves. They might deeply deny the relationship. They might disconnect and escape their responsibility, right? But really, this is them denying the failure of their past, is what I'm hearing. Denying the failure of a past relationship with an ex. Denying, I'm hearing that this is ironic. This person is ironically loyal, but also has a way of disappearing and disappointing, okay? And I feel like this person is always there when you need them the most, is what I'm hearing, but you'll know that this person, their energy is strong and embodying, and their activation fully embodied you as well. That's what I'm hearing, okay? I definitely feel like a lot of these people, you're ride or die for them. This person just has some denial, some issues with their poor self-image, aspects of themselves that they keep denying, and they can't be with you when they keep denying, okay? When they keep denying aspects of themselves, they have a volatile mood swing, and will settle for the people who just mimic you, okay? But for a lot of you guys, this is about, you guys maturing some type of shadow aspect, evolving beyond a shadow aspect that has been causing unconscious repetitions, karmic loops, where they have been disappointing, devastating, disappearing, or their other options have been disappearing, right? Disappointing and devastating them, failing, falling short. And you have just been this reliable person that has been alongside them, supporting them. And even when they reject you, even when they scar you, even when you know that it's because of this shadow aspect that they deny something that makes them feel like a failure, is what I'm hearing, okay? Who is this person that's most thankful for you, okay? We're also going to get some messages from the peaceful relations so that you can, express gratitude, because Felicia the Trees Tarot is all about love, okay? All about relations, peaceful relationships, okay? Yeah, you and this person have a great fortune. Yeah, whoever this person is, they've been in sorrows too. Okay, they've been in sorrows and they've been ill too. From all this shadow work that you guys have been doing, but they have been strategic. And they have been putting up boundaries. So that you guys can grow beyond, right? And I'm hearing that your family is actually going to be so, from all these deep denials and suppressions from your past life that have led to failures, life is going to turn around where you guys are going to have a great fortune, a beautiful life, beautiful relationships that you thought you could never have, compassionate relationships that you thought you could never have. Your family is growing into the world, is what I'm hearing, beyond and into the world, okay? Some of you guys have witnessed your father's limitations. Some of them have treated you like you were a child even, is what I'm hearing. Especially because you were the one to help support them through some deep shadow work, okay? I'm hearing you devoured this masculine's ego, and this is why some of them can be in denial or in separation or still at this crossroads. But for others, they know that this was just them, have them meeting their damn soulmate, which means that they had to face the rejections from all these other relationships from their past that failed. And they have been in denial about rejections because it makes them feel rejected and abandoned. It makes them feel like they were not infinitely connected. But with you, they remember that love is possible and they are infinitely connected, and that they're now with this marriage and this great fortune and all these boundaries and respect around your family and home, you guys can go have these beautiful relationships and grow beyond the family and into the world. Okay, is what I'm hearing. This is a great father. That's what I'm hearing. The father of your children is what I'm hearing. Okay, but he can be the shadow aspects as well, disappearing, disappointing, and devastated by his own failures. Okay, and when they're doing that, you know, they could be chronically angry and make it about you. When you're their soulmate, they need to stop taking things out on you and stop making it your fault, right? Some of you guys, you might internalize a lot of this because maybe, you know, this person loved you when you were fat, or loved you when you were not your best self, and you might have thought that they were away, you know, because of sex, but it's really because of this unspeakable aspect of themselves that they don't want anybody to see. But with your communication and you supporting them, giving them some communication that liberated them and extended them compassion that they thought they never could have. Okay, and they know that all these other people just mimic your compassion, right? We have betrayal. Yeah, I definitely feel like this relationship, you know, you might feel that them at this crossroads is a betrayal. Okay, romantic love. For some of you guys, and then we have shadow aspects coming out again, and then we have people pleasing. Yeah, this person betrays the relationship because of people pleasing tendencies, not because they're meaning to. It's because I'm hearing that people keep obsessing about your romantic love, and so they might attack your partner. Okay, because they act out of the shadow aspects, right? Or they can find some type of shared value in failure, okay, and being of deeply repressing love, okay, of deeply deeply denying failures as well. So a lot of you guys, you know, this person who is, you know, most thankful for you is definitely a romantic love, but you both are coming from betrayals, and you might feel like you will have to deal with you both, especially having a family that grows out and beyond into the world. You know, this relationship has allowed you guys to experience the infinite connectedness of the world after so many betrayals. You and this person literally have the same heart. From people pleasing, right? People pleasing only gets you rejected. People pleasing only gets you rejected. The people who love you unconditionally, the people who extend compassion for you, are the people where you can act an ass on national television and they still love you. Okay? So, what you are dealing with here is, you know, this person, their shadow aspects about their poor self-image is rooted in their betrayals from their past. It's not because of you. You are the person that extended them compassion, right? This person, the reason why they have been getting betrayed is not because people, you know, it's not because they can't find support, right? It's not because people were not, you know, if they had knew this shadow aspect, that they would, you know what I'm saying, that they would deny them. The reason why they get betrayed is and rejected is because of people pleasing. You are rejecting yourself, right? That's the reason why you're getting rejected. You will never have a harmonious relationship with someone drawing to them because of a shadow aspect. These people, this person has their relationships have been shadow attachments and betrayals because of deep self betrayal, deep self rejection, deep self denial. Okay? Some aspect of themselves that they have been really trying to hide has been manifesting in weird ways. This person may have been attracting to partners before because they could conceal their shadow inferiority, shadow pain and shame, shadow aspects that they felt that they could never be accepted, right? And so they keep you will never have true love when someone doesn't know all the fundamental truths about you. So yeah, they will get betrayed because they're superficial and don't have a tenacity, they will not, you know, stand the test of time. Their roots are not strong enough, right? So this is what has been reflecting back to them in their old relationships or their betrayal bonds, is that these relationships were reflecting to you where you were betraying and rejecting yourself. Stop attracting to people because you're trying to conceal some sexuality issue, organ inferiority complex, lack of money, whatever. It could be anything, right? And the reason why they're most thankful for you is because some communication that you expressed around their shadow aspect liberated them and helped them experience the world and themselves with more self-compassion. And some of them are out exploring options after finding true love, and they keep getting disappointed because a lot of these people know that your family is out into the world. Some of you guys, they already have given you the ring or have openly praised you, and them going to explore options is only creating a greater liability. It's only obstructing your securities. It's only putting you guys at risk, because all of these people are going to hate this person for giving you the ring and the number one position and the title and all, making you rich and making you playing this huge role in supporting you as well, right? They're going to hate this person for that. So there's no option to explore, because those people are just mimicking you and have the desire to undermine. They will never those are not, yes, it helps you experience friendship and have compassion to other people, especially like having compassion to the people who hate you because of this relationship that you have. They literally hate you for this relationship that you have, this romantic love, this passionate intimacy, this person who has supported your process of becoming whole and have let you reflect and find conscious love, where you don't have to like hide this part of yourself. I accept that about you. That's not, they might have thought that this was denied, unspeakable, unwelcome because of a religious doctrine or some other convention in society. And all their relationships before they could hide behind that. But with you, you are aware of it. You know everything about them, is what I'm hearing, okay? And because of this conscious love reflects a great fortune, right? And people know that the conscious reflection between the two of you, led to this domestic bliss, or this wanting to be connected infinitely, or always working together on something. This person cannot go explore other options without all the roads leading back to you, okay? So this crossroads where they've been at, where they've been exploring all these options, they always come to a complete standstill. These other people that they're considering a ring, or they're considering, this is just their people pleasing. People who mimic you to steal attention away from you. People who mimic you to undermine them, who have the desire to undermine them. They know that they've been in sorrows. They know that this person hasn't had true love. They know that this person has been betrayed. So there's no other option, okay? Your great fortune and your safe relationship is here, okay? Anybody that's aware of your, especially for the ones who they out people pleasing, because a lot of them hate you, okay? A lot of them hate you for being their divine feminine, hate you for being their wish fulfillment, right? Their dream come true is what I'm hearing. They never thought that they could have someone like you, right? They never thought that they could have someone like you accept them, okay? But, I think that, they're learning that these other relationships are just, they're learning new interpersonal skills, especially because you guys have a great fortune and a great role in the community. Because your conscious love will reflect to other people how to do it. Reflect your sanctuary, reflect your puritanism and house upon the hill, okay? So, they're learning how to put boundaries in these relationships, and that will never come you know, that will never supersede this person who came into my life and helped me experience compassion after getting betrayed my whole life, right? After helping this person break free from a people pleasing that was a shadow aspect of pain and shame, you know, that was just them trying to codependent relationships where they were just trying to get, you know, people to like them so bad, and they ended in betrayals and rejections anyway. There's no amount of people pleasing that you can do to get someone to love you when you don't love yourself, okay? That's the shadow aspect of the father. When they disappear and disappoint, or when they're devastated by their own failure, right? They can be very destructive, right? But that also, you supported them and let them be intimate and vulnerable, and there's no hiding. You don't need to hide aspects of yourself for me to be passionate about you. You don't need to be hiding, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and then I think just now this person has been learning to put up boundaries because they have so much respect for this relationship where they have infinite cycles of unconditional love, right? Infinite cycles of unconditional love. And you know, these other relationships just, you know, where they're at a crossroads, they need to make an important decision, are, you know, their shadow aspects. Okay, tell me more about this crossroads, actually, right? Yeah, you know, they've been flipping their perspective a lot, right? Something subconscious, right? Things that they were not aware of that reflect their deep paternity issues, father healing issues, masculinity issues, sexuality issues. Some of them have a repressed sexuality, admonished sexuality, possibly because of a religious doctrine or some kind of family violence with their father or some other authority figure in their life, or some other relationship that where, you know, from their past where someone was abusive, okay? A lot of them, they're at the crossroads of leaving an ex-partner that was a betrayal, okay? And this person, you know, they just kept people pleasing this person that keeps coming around to exploit them, okay? But this person is really just a, you know, mimicking you, and hasn't really contributed to the process of them becoming whole. They were just they were just someone that they reevaluated after getting the communication from you, is what I'm hearing, okay? You know, you helped them address a failure, okay? Whether this was a failed relationship or some type of part of themselves that made them feel like a failure because of a deeply repressed, you know, repressed aspect of their identity that they felt was unwelcome and denied, right? You help them understand that they are welcome, they are not denied, right? They are adopted, they are loved, right? They are respected, you know? So this person has been dealing with some kind of subconscious fears, okay, of people pleasing, you know, beyond your family is what I'm hearing, okay? So they need to make the decision whether or not they're going to continue to people please, betray themselves in the relationships, and not have a great fortune, or whether they're going to cross the threshold, put a ring on it, and claim their great fortune, okay? You guys have a big fortune, but they need to have a karmic challenge or a shadow aspect that may be causing them to withdraw, repress, delay, stagnate. They hate the fact that some of you guys have this authority within their lives after like helping them experience life with more compassion, helping them help bring light to a shadow aspect that has been stopping them from reaching the intended target, stopping them from having fulfilling relationships. A lot of them, they just keep people pleasing and people keep abusing them, okay? Abusing them because they're just so rejected and abandoned. They just will accept anything is what I'm hearing. They will just accepting anything, okay? Superficial, fake, mimicking, okay? Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles, right? So some of you guys, the person that's most thankful for you is someone who, you know, betrayed the relationship perhaps, okay? This could be someone who has lost total security and lost full communication with you because they decided to people please instead of claiming their great fortune, is what I'm hearing. Some of you guys, this is because this person has been, they will try to move. I'm hearing that they're trying to move through life. They have disappeared is what I'm hearing. Something where they disappeared to go work through something subconscious. And I'm also hearing that for some of you guys, the time that they have been at this crossroads, they have been losing security with you. They have been losing fortune, okay, losing money, losing intimacy, losing their wealth, losing their, I'm hearing because of a complex, okay, I'm hearing the father, the person who's most thankful for you has a big complex that they can never resolve because they cannot escape the duality of the shadow aspects of wealth that relates to people pleasing, okay? The more people, the more money is what I'm hearing. Give you the ring means that they'll have less people, okay? More people will hate you, is what I'm hearing. For some of you guys, this is, this is the person that's most thankful for you is a failure, okay? Because they have not been able to cross this threshold of respecting you, putting the necessary boundaries in place. And after, I'm hearing that after some time, or after taking so long, some of you, this situation is no longer abundant to you anymore. You don't want it anymore. But for others, this person has been really denying the relationship, and has been longing for connection, after disappearing and disappointing, okay? So, and they see that you have still been successful after they left you to fight for yourself, or they've been busy avoiding the presence of this relationship of true love, because it has been not where the money is at or something like that, but it is where the money is at. That's the challenge. That's the karma challenge that they need to address. But I also feel like for a lot of you guys, if this isn't about them disappointing and disappearing, because I do see a lot of you guys are being successful, this is a situation, a relationship from their past, an ex, where this person is losing full security, right? This betrayal bond with an ex has been fighting for authority in your life and in your relationship. And I think that for a lot of you guys, because of some people pleasing that they have done, they have lost full security and in your life. Some of them, they decided to stay, they decided to betray the relationship and stick it out with an ex that betrayed them, okay? But that's the shadow sides of wealth. It's not a romantic love, it's not intimacy, it's not a reflection or conscious love. That's actually a betrayal bond that they have been projecting, okay? So them betraying your relationship is actually a projection of the betrayal bond with their ex, okay? A lot of them still need to leave this third-party situation with this ex where they lost full security, okay? Or this is somebody who they know that these people hate you, and there's a group of people that hate you, and they have been fighting for authority and have been in a competition with you. And so some of them have resorted to crimes to compete with you, and this person may be aware of it. But for a lot of you, this is happening. The people pleasing is happening. A lot of the people pleasing is happening on a subconscious level, and this has been causing them to stale, and they've been taking a long time to make a decision, and they've been at this crossroads for a long time, and it's just this struggle with their past or whatever else they have been giving power in their life has led to your separation, or has lost value to you now, okay? But for a lot of you, I definitely feel like the main issue that they need to cross over from is a big relationship where they have a lot of security and a lot of investment with an ex-partner, and this relationship is just for the camera. This relationship is a betrayal. It's not something that they might even be aware of. Okay, they might not even realize how this person is a betrayal. And this was maybe the shadow aspect that you illuminated to them that made them get egoic. Okay, but this person, their inability to put up the necessary boundaries in your relationship, and they know that that means giving you the ring, giving you the crown, and it also means, you know, losing total security with these other relationships, right? Where you know people will have the desire to undermine. You know that they will be fighting for authority and power and control. They want to be considered, right? They want their beauty validated, but it's really not about that. It's about the unconditional love and infinite connectedness that you help them realize. Okay, these relationships are mimics of you. Okay, and they know that too, but a lot of them have not been able to. They're having a new emotional experience, where they had formed shadow attachments to these rejections. You know, those betrayals were rejections or mimics of you. Okay, those rejections were betrayals or mimics of you, and they have not been able to respect themselves enough, for one. Okay, so you know, at this time, I definitely feel like, you know, because of all the people pleasing that they've done, a lot of their relationships have lost their abundance. They're not intimate, they're not passionate, and they are not a reflection of their conscious love. Okay, that's an image, that's projecting an image that serves them. And they just keep having, you know, volatile mood swings about their ex. Okay, where they lost full security. This person, ex, yeah, the person is not good, friend. Okay, that's not a true love, and they were not expecting to find true love, which is why they have this disaster on their hands. Okay, that's what I'm seeing right now for your Thanksgiving. Who is most thankful for you? Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. Remember to shift into gratitude, and especially if you know this, your true love is not where you want it to be. You know, this person is truly in sorrows, right? This person's life is in shambles. All of those relationships have lost their value and wealth. Okay, and I think that it's losing its value to you as well. Okay, either way, I think that you'll be, you know, a great fortune friend. But you know, this person, I think that they, you know, they have, it's either that those relationships come to an end, or your relationship comes to an end. Okay, and you know, they really show a lot of emotional weakness to these duplicitous people who are lacking intimacy, passion, and are clearly not moving forward. Okay, but they have not been able to show up, right? The shadow aspect of the father. That's what I'm saying, friends. I love you so much. Let me know how this resonates, and I'll see y'all in the next one.